What's going on, guys? It's Sanchino. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing exactly how I landed my first 3 freelance clients and built a sustainable data consulting business. If you're thinking about freelancing but don't know where to start, then watch the rest of this video. Before we dive in, let me tell you why freelancing has been such a game changer for me. The freedom, the variety, and the money have been the biggest reasons why freelancing has been so much more beneficial than my 9 to 5. I specialize in data engineering and data science, and freelancing has allowed me to work on incredibly specialized products while diversifying the tasks that I work on. This variety actually makes me want to do more work, which is crazy to say, but it is true. One of the problems working a 9 to 5 is that work gets stale and you get a little bit bored, you become demotivated, and it becomes incredibly difficult to continue growing as an employee. So, step 1. Find real problems. What most people get wrong with freelancing is they try to sell a solution before understanding the problem. So since my background is in retail data, I know the pain points inside out. So things like, how effective is your promotional events you just ran? Is your inventory optimized? Or are products just sitting on shelves for too long? What's the best solution for moving slow inventory? Companies who are running businesses should know the answers to this. But a lot of them don't, because they don't have the infrastructure or they don't have the tools to actually analyze what's happening in their business. So what did I do? I literally went out and talked to small businesses in my area. I picked up the phone and I called people who I couldn't drive to. And here's the exact approach that I use that you can literally copy. So my favorite one to use is the coffee shop method. I'd go into my local coffee shop during slow hours or mid-morning. I'd buy something first and strike up a conversation with the owner or the manager. I'd ask innocent questions like, how do you track which products sell best? Do you ever wonder which promotions are working? How do you know which ones are working? Etc. And most of the time, they'll start venting about their frustrations. One restaurant owner told me that he had no idea if his Tuesday pizza special actually brought in more customers or just cannibalized the regular sales. A boutique owner once told me that he was drowning in spreadsheets and he just couldn't figure out which items to reorder. This is all valuable information for myself because I'm looking at this and thinking, what solution can I provide so that they don't have this problem anymore? And you want to make sure that after you go out and you talk to business owners and you figure out a set of problems that you can potentially fix, you want to start documenting things. I kept a simple Google document with 3 columns: the business, the problem they were facing, and the potential solution. After talking to about 20 businesses over around 2 weeks, I had a clear picture of what most common pain points are for these companies. And the key insight: most small businesses are making decisions based on gut feeling, not their data. That's where I knew my opportunity lied. Now, step 2. This is where you provide immediate value. So this is crucial because you need to make the business owner feel like there's a gap in their understanding of their own business. And you're going to be providing that missing piece, the solution. For your first retail client project, maybe offered to do it for free or at a heavily discounted rate. The experience and testimonial is worth way more than the money at the beginning stages. So here's how you do this strategically. The 48-hour audit is what I call it. It's my secret weapon. I tell potential clients I'll audit their current data setup in 48 hours and provide 3 specific insights they can implement immediately and completely free. It isn't about building a full solution yet. It's about providing value quickly. Let them know what they're missing out on. For example, with the convenience store owner that I mentioned earlier, I asked for 1 week of their POS data, which is basically transactional data that they make in the till. Within 48 hours, I came back with 1. Thursday mornings are your slowest period. This is the perfect time for you to do inventory restocking. You can even cut down on staffing on Thursday mornings as well to save you on some costs. And 2. Customers buying cigarettes have a 60% chance of buying a beverage. It might be smart for you to move your beverages and your cigarettes closer to each other so you can cannibalize on 2 products at once. These insights cost them nothing to implement, but it can immediately improve their sales. These are the kind of insights that make business owners understand what value you can actually bring them. So now that you've already kind of given them a very small solution or an idea of some of the things that you can create for them in the future, you want to build your proof of concept. And here's what most freelancers get wrong in the early stages. They try to build the perfect solution right away. You don't need to do that. Build the minimal viable solution that demonstrates the concept to them. For my BI dashboard clients, I don't start with fancy interfaces. I start with a simple Excel dashboard connected to their existing data pipeline that updates automatically. It takes me about 2 hours to build, but it proves the concept and gets them excited about what a full solution could look like. If you're a software engineer, the equivalent might look like you building a sample web form that automates one piece of the data entry process. Maybe they're manually entering customer information from paper forms. You can build a basic form that automatically populates their existing spreadsheet or their database, and this might take you just a couple hours, but it will save them hours every single week, and it's a clear indication that your products make a difference. You also want to document the impact. This is very critical. Measure and document everything that you do. I keep track of how much time I saved them, the revenue increased, or even the amount of errors reduced. For one client, my simple inventory optimization plan reduced their overstock by 23% in the first month. That's a concrete number that I can now use in future pitches and let future clients know what I can do for them. Step 3, you want to develop retainer-based solutions. Here's the sauce. You don't want one and done projects. You want consistent and recurring revenue. Structure your solution so clients need ongoing access. This could be monthly access to your dashboard or your tool, ongoing maintenance and bug fixes, or even being available on call for technical assistance. Here's the 3-tiered approach that I provide as retainer solutions for my clients. The first one is a tier 1 basic monthly access. With this one, they just get access to the dashboard that I provide with basic email support. They don't have any customization, but they can use everything that I've created within the dashboard. It's simple, effective. Tier 2 is what I call maintenance plus. It's everything from tier 1 plus monthly optimization calls, small updates to the dashboard, and priority support. Anytime they need something, I'm available to them at a priority basis. And this is usually where most of my clients land. And lastly is the tier 3 subscription. It's the full partnership, and it gives complete access to me as their data consultant. Any new features, custom reports, strategic consulting calls, all available to them. And obviously, the higher the tier, the more money that they'll be paying you each month. So going back to that convenience store client that I currently have on a retainer, they're on a tier 2 subscription. Every month I spend about 6 hours total. I would say 2 hours updating their dashboard with their new data connections, 2 hours on their optimization call where we review metrics and plan improvements, and about 2 hours implementing small changes that they request. They pay me $2,000 a month for this, roughly $300 an hour for the work that I'm doing, and it's largely automated and extremely valuable to them. If you're a software engineer, an example of how you can keep them on a retainer for your solution would be, let's say you built them a data entry app. Your retainer might include server maintenance, user support, and feature updates. Maybe they want to add a new form field or integrate with the new system. That's retainer work. It's not a separate project, so you can keep them on a monthly basis and provide the solutions as need be. Once they stop paying the retainer, your solution comes to a halt as well. The end goal is to have a small number of clients paying you large sums of money. This lowers your workload and gives you bigger payouts while increasing your image as a professional freelancer. Scaling isn't just about getting better clients, it's about being strategic with your growth as well. You need to be marketing your content online. LinkedIn case studies are the best. Every month, I post a detailed breakdown of a problem that I solved for a client. I don't just say I built a dashboard. I tell the whole story. I say the client was losing $3,000 a month on expired inventory. Here's how I reduced that by 87% in 6 weeks. These posts get pretty good engagement from business owners who are facing similar problems. Show them before and after posts as well. Take screenshots of maybe their old Excel chaos versus your clean dashboard. Maybe show them what their old web form looks like versus what their new one does. Show the contrast. Business owners scrolling LinkedIn see this and they immediately think, that looks like my mess. I need this person to fix my problem. And what people mostly miss is that your best clients know other business owners who have the same problems. I have a simple referral program. If a client refers someone who becomes a monthly retainer client, the referring client gets 1 month for free. Here's the key. I make it stupidly easy for them to refer me. I give them a 1-page PDF that explains what I do in simple terms with 3 specific examples of problems that I solve. You can forward this to anyone and it takes no time out of your day. In conclusion, the hardest part of freelancing is starting. Go out and find real problems to solve for real people. But let me leave you with 3 mistakes I see new freelancers make that kill their momentum. Perfectionism paralysis. You don't need to be the world's best data scientists or developer to help small businesses. Most of them are working with Excel and paper forms. Your basic skills are revolutionary to them. Undervaluing your time. I used to charge $25 per hour for my first project. Huge mistake. Even as a beginner, you can charge at least $50 an hour for project work and $75 plus for consulting. You're not just billing your time, you're billing for the value that you create and the problems that you solve. And to a business owner, this is invaluable. And lastly, you're waiting for perfect clients. Your first clients won't be Fortune 500 companies, I can promise you that. But they'll be the local restaurant owner who's stressed about inventory, or the small retailer drowning in spreadsheets. These small clients teach you everything you need to know and often pay better than you'd expect. So here's your action plan for this week. Identify 10 local businesses in the industry that you understand. Visit 5 of them or call them up and ask them about their biggest operational challenges. Build one simple solution for the most common problem that you find and offer it free to one of the businesses in exchange for a testimonial or feedback. In the future, I do plan on creating more of a structured format and a plan on how to really become the best freelancer around. If you liked the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It's been your boy Sanchino. Peace.